Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on OneSpotMedia.com. A
stark and stinging defense of the Prime Minister this evening by one of his ministers amidst questions and criticisms after the SSL multi-billion-dollar fraud.
Now it comes from Everald Warmington in the wake of former Prime Minister Bruce Golding's recent comments on the issue.
Among the critics blasting the FSC and by extension the government's oversight of investment entities amidst the SSL fraud saga is former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. On a recent radio program, Mr. Golding suggested that the government dropped the ball. According to Mr. Golding, the government has a responsibility. They are the ones that issue licenses to these investment houses. And in the issuing of the license, what they are saying to the public is that the government is satisfied that these are good people to do business with, so you can go ahead and do business with them. He went on to say, well, that is what Usain Bolt did, and look what happened to him. Well, that comment has not gone down well with Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Everald Warmington, who has blasted the former party leader.
It's a guy who has lost his relevance and is trying to be relevant. But by attacking your own party, you're supposed to be. That don't make you relevant. And I want to say, Bruce needs to stop it and stop it now. Back off.
Mr. Warmington insists that Mr. Golding's statement on the matter is not valid, suggesting that the government has no part in private transactions.
My position, based on his statement yesterday and some program is on, enough is enough. We're going to talk about government to encourage people to invest in stock and what they do on SSL. What on earth does the government have to do with SSL? That's a private investment entity.
He further contends that the former party leader's comment is part of a continued attack on the current leader and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness.
What I find with this guy, he always finds some reason to go after Andrew Holness indirectly. And my position is, Bruce Golding, as leader, has been a failure. As Prime Minister, double failure. So he needs to stop it now. So I believe if there's an issue, Bruce Golding, who has been a former leader, a former Prime Minister, call Andrew Holness and talk to him behind closed doors. But they keep on sniping, and it's an attack indirectly on my Prime Minister, my government, my party. And I will defend the Jamaican Labour Party, Andrew Holness administration, and Prime Minister Andrew Holness by any means necessary.
Mr. Warmington was speaking during a tour of Northeast St. Elizabeth on Wednesday. He maintains that he has not spoken with other party members on the matter, and so the disdain for Mr. Golding's comment is entirely his own view.